Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? Good morning, Abe. How are you, sir? Good morning. Adam, good morning. Good morning. Brad, good morning, James. Good morning, Jim. Kleber, good morning and welcome to the room. All right, guys, let's get this show on the road. All right, so let's see what we're looking at here. We're looking at the 200 and the 100 in NQ, and the following is what we're seeing. We're seeing over the Globex session that the market bounced off the low of yesterday, and now we have a harmony zone number 1 and 2 on the long side as a fade against that big move lower. It's a counter trend phase in this market, and we're looking for a close above 800 as long as we do not break the 736 level. So that's an important level for us not to break, and then we can start looking at targets in the 843 level. Okay, and we are the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the long side, and again, you know, we cannot see anything under 38 35 level. Okay, as far as the news for the day, today is a Wednesday, so we got crude oil coming up at 9:30 today. We had the durable goods and core durable goods early this morning, and that's pretty much it as far as the news cycle is concerned. Here we come to retest harmony zone number 1. So this zone right here needs to hold up, and remember where we were at as well. We were at the top end of the Globex band, so you're getting that reaction to the price as a resistance, and we've been seeing how every time we come up to that level, we are getting resistance and a push lower. SNK, good morning. How are you, bud? And here comes cash market open here.
Order submitted. Order stop filled.
Good morning, John. How are you?
Order submitted. Order filled. Stop filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Target filled. Order submitted.
Damn. All right, so we're heading toward that goal.
Order filled. Stop filled. Order submitted. 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 Order filled. Target filled. Order submitted. Order canceled.
Here they go again. They're trying to fade it. So we see them trying to go above, above, above that Globex band, and they just keep getting hammered every single time. Yeah. Good morning, Omer. Good morning.
Order submitted. Order filled. Stop filled. Order filled. Stop filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Stop filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Stop filled.
Yeah, this is like really, they're struggling up here big time. They are struggling.
Order submitted. submitted. Order filled. Target filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Target filled.
Yeah, this market is all over the place, guys.
Order submitted.
I'm gonna definitely be patient here and wait.
Order filled. Target filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Stop filled.
Okay, so this is middle of the range trading. Ace Trades, good morning. This is middle of the range trading in and around the top end of the Globex band. It's not a really, it's an environment where I need to be patient and just simply wait.
Order submitted. Order filled. Target filled. Order filled. Target filled.
That's a switch trade right here. I mean, you'll be expecting a push higher. We should be
Order filled.
expecting a push higher.
Target filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Stop filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Target filled.
So two switch trades in a row. Okay. Yeah, they're really struggling in this area. But ultimately, you know, the market needs to go under that 750 in order for it to garner any pressure to the downside. Right now,
Order submitted.
they're playing this game.
Order filled. Stop filled.
I mean, look at where the price is at. It's just chop fest.
Order submitted.
Yeah, they're firming up here. Okay, that's good. That's good. So if you're looking at this, that's a channel to the upside that they just built up. So, like we said earlier on, our ultimate target is 800. We need to see 800, or we need to see under 50. Okay, so that's a switch trade, two switch trade, and a retest, and here comes that target of 800. Okay, at least that's what we want to see. We want to see a little bit of um, direction. Now, since they closed that target, the next target is 825. Harmony zone number 1 and 2 shifted.
Order filled.
100 harmony zone number excuse me, 1 and 2 are
Stop filled.
775.65 by 50.40, and we cannot see anything under 60 for the health of this move to continue.
Order submitted. Order filled. Target filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Target filled.
Here we go into harmony zone number 1. Oh wow, they're coming hot and heavy here.
Order submitted. Order filled. Target filled.
Hey, MKO, good morning, buddy. All right, so if we break anything under the 65, that's going to put a pause on this market. And we can start, digging back into that harmony. Globex is 725, by the way. So that's another attractant price. So really here, this level between 65 to 55 is a critical level for the market to hold on to. We're about to make a switch trade here. So if that happened, we should be seeing an upward push to the 9800 back again. So if this candle right now, if it closes anything above 83, yep, here it comes. So that's the protective zone that the market needs to hold on to. And we're breaking this trend line. Multiple switch trades. I mean, that's just tempting to participate in that. But I'm committed to just waiting till 9 o'clock and just then start looking at this market. So I know my levels here. You continue to hold on to this captain setup and this zone. This price structure will flip and make another cloud positive, then a new trend channel to the upside, and then we can start moving toward our target of 825. If this level here, 765, fails, then the probability of seeing 50 and 40 is high, and the potential of a complete reversal back down to 725, which is Globex, will become higher. So where we at right now is going to be a very critical level for us to read through.
Order submitted. Order filled. Stop filled. Order submitted. Order filled.
Wow, here we go. That's the market is out of sync right now. Yeah, they're breaking it. So All right, so we're getting a disconnect in this market. We ran into this zone, and we're coming back in.
Order filled.
And we're starting to see consistency in the short behavior, right? So I mean, they put on a captain setup switch trade, ran it up, and did not hold. They came in and put a switch trade, ran it down, put a railroad short, ran it down into this zone. I mean, when they get to this zone, they are buying it. Okay, so you're getting this two-sided market here, but the pressure on the short side is accumulating. That's the big deal here. Is you're getting
Target filled.
yeah. Okay, now we're digging into harmony zone number 2, which is the 50 to the 40, and that's a big deal. Okay, that's a big deal. Now, the 25 and a quarter is the Globex open. So we close that on a swing trade basis. The rallies become shortable again, and then we have a target below that to look for. So the market really kind of shifted. Excuse me. It's 9 o'clock, right? Okay, here we go. All right, that's what we wanted. It shifted right here when it broke that channel, came and retested it, and they retested it, decently here, but we still had the cloud that was negative. Then we came up with a switch trade, a railroad into this push. Safe, good morning. Stephen, good morning. Tafita, good morning. Sheila, good morning. Let's take a look at ES. So, same thing, kind of, we're digging through channel number 2, excuse me, harmony zone number 2, and we're heading toward 43.14 as a target. Wow, yeah, they're struggling.
Order submitted.
I mean, next target is 25 and a quarter, and we're heading toward that. Yeah, and you see that's a that's a reversal target. Okay, so now here where you have to be a little bit careful because in and around that 25, they tend to do this, where they pause and flip the market. Yeah, these fucking bastards. I mean, they do this to by the book. Sorry for my French here, but it's like you see the stuff all damn day long, and right here they can fade it back up to really trap um, longs and get rid of shorts.
Stop filled.
Here we go. Good for them. Here we go. All right, we closed it. We closed it. We hit it. Rallies we are shortable now, and we're looking at rallies into harmony zone number 1 and 2 as a shorting opportunity. Zone number 1 is 750 by 60, and zone 2 is 775 by 85. And the next target in this rotation is 700 and a quarter. That's where we're heading to. ES is going to 43.14, and we're chewing through harmony zone number 2. So now what does that tell me? That telling me that ES is slightly stronger than NQ.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
So we're looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity here, and looking for the next target of 700. We are right on Globex, and that's an area the market tends to oscillate and consolidate. But let's be on the lookout for short signals. I mean, we're getting one right here, a railroad. Excuse me, trigger trade. So they're gonna play around here. So I would hope to see prices at 740 to 750, because that would get us to where we're running into resistance, and then it's almost like they're reloading for the next move, and the next move will take us to 700. But a run up to 740.50 will give us that much more profit on the way back down. They can give that to us, or maybe they're just gonna flush it right here. Remember where we're coming to here. The bottom end of this rotation actually is 675.75. So after we hit the 700, that's where we're going to be heading to, the bottom end of the Globex band. And that's a typical behavior in the market when they cons- basically consolidate at the top end of it and then come back. Let me just make it more clear. So you're getting this zone. That's the boxing match that the market is doing. They're fighting in a booth right here. At the top end of it, they're selling it off. At the bottom end of it, right here in the 70s, you're gonna start getting a little bit of more for buying interest coming in.
Order submitted.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Order filled.
Okay, target is 700.
Stop filled. Order submitted. Order filled.
Here it comes. 700.
order filled. Stop filled. Order submitted. Order filled.
I mean, they're trying to hold it here, but the weakness is the dominant force, and we're heading toward 700. As long as we continue to trade under 720 and 725 Globex.
Stop filled. Order submitted. Order filled.
Yeah, they're gonna bounce it up a little bit here. Yeah, it could be. We just have to. We have to kind of just be patient with this market right here. I mean, we know where our target is. We know where, target number 3 is 729. They can come up to that level and reload for a push. We can get to harmony zone number 1 and reload. So you're getting. Take care, MKO. Good job, buddy. Keep it up. Yeah, I mean, that you got the 31. We're at the top end of that cloud here. Yeah, that's. Yeah, they needed to kind of break it from here. go. There you go. News? Are you asking? Yeah, look at these bastards. Yeah, I mean that was the point right here. That I mean now we're retesting harmony zone number what? Harmony zone number one. But guess what?
Order submitted.
You have a 200 and the 100 are out of sync, so that's gonna give us a two-sided market.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Yeah. All right. So what needs to happen for the shorts to take control? Is we have to this harmony zone number one needs to hold, and we need to flip the cloud negative and trade under Globex, and then rallies become shortable again. Okay, so we're asking the market to actually prove itself and give us a little bit. Well, that's a lot of requirements. Of course, it's a lot of requirements because that's a swing trade. So how does the market structure itself for a swing trade short? That's how it should look like. Well, yeah, get a donut and a coffee and wait. So that's kind of the behavior you want to see. You want to see the high, then a lower high, a break below 39, then a shift in the cloud. If we start breaking anything above 765, that's gonna we have to reevaluate the structure of the market at that point. Meaning that I'm gonna pause from the idea of trying to be short and be neutral at that time. Anything above 765. We are in a channel on the upside right now, and that 67 looks like it's coming in. Okay, so that will put us in a mode of neutral here. You have another line of defense for the market to really come in, which is the 75 to 85. And that level has to hold for the longs to, I mean, for the shorts to regain the initiative. And if they fail to do that, then it's ain't gonna happen. You're gonna go to 800, then 809, then 856 from there. So where we at right here is neutral. We are coming to a very critical level for the shorts to regain momentum, and we're in the process of watching what that looks like. What's actionable for me? You get above 785 in the 90s, I'm going to start looking for scalps in the long side. Once we get to the 800, pullbacks become buyable on a swing trade basis. You break anything under 735, 725, I'm going to be looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity at that time. Anything in between, I'm neutral to the market. Okay, channel number 2 is built. Okay, a couple of things that are interesting here. I mean, we had a captain set up long on ES. I mean, I don't know why I didn't see that earlier on, but 43.15.75. Now we have a captain set up short that popped in at 43.22. So now the market is taking a pause up here and consolidating. We keep coming to the bottom end of that and running into, you know, a bit of resistance ahead of harmony zone number 2. So that tells me they, in this neutral zone that we talked about, you know, they're fighting it off to figure out who's going to win this level. How would we know who's going to win here? If we start breaking anything under 40, you know that this structure is going to turn back negative. If we start breaking above harmony zone number 2, which is 85, that is the line in the sand where you know that the longs are just truly taking control. Anything within this neutral zone, we have to kind of look at, you know, other charts. For example, if we break anything under 49, guess what? That's a captain set up short on the 50 NT Rinko. So that will set the stage for the shorts to start coming in a meaningful way. So you on the 30 NT Rinko, Omer, I don't know if you saw that, but you're getting a double captain setup short too. So you're seeing this. This is becoming an issue for the longs here. They're just not mustering enough energy to take over, and they're running into some serious resistance. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes, here it comes. Okay, so what do we want to do with this? I will take a shot at it.
Order submitted.
And I am looking for 72 out. That's not what I want to do here. Hold on. I'm hoping to see a bit of a rally so I could just jump in. Oh, yeah. Okay, 42. 42 is good too if we can get to 42. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna give it to you. I mean, yeah, they may not give it to me either, my friend. But I mean, we have the right idea here. We need the fill. Cloud shifted negative, and now we're gonna look for a rally to see if we can get filled in. I mean, there's a couple of spots I can get in here. Spot number 1, spot number 2, and the stop is going to be 72. Target is going to be 25 and lower, and we'll see what we can get. We're putting it on the switch trade right here, so that's going to flush the market right now. Yeah, I think they'll give us an opportunity to get in, Adam. Let's wait and see. I mean, if we miss it, we miss it. I don't care. I mean, we got plenty of opportunities to participate the days early. Another switch trade. I mean, I can take a scalp here and see if we can get any traction.
Order filled.
I'll take one right here and see if I can get in for a small scalp. I'd rather see a bigger move, be honest with you, but here we go. And I'm gonna go break even And let's see if I can get a push. Break even plus. It's not.
Order canceled.
That sucks. Okay, that's fine. In this spot, it needed to kind of push. I'm gonna put my order back in here.
Order submitted.
Look at that. That's okay. That's okay. So now it hit, right? It hit, and now the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the short side, and we're looking for rallies back again to get involved on the short side. So we took plus one tick on that one. I'm kind of keeping it tight in and around Globex. I mean, if I want to accumulate, I will accumulate here at 50, at 42, at 60, and for the potential of breaking all the way back to 700 and lower.
Order filled. Target order canceled.
I'm gonna take a profit right here. Small one, but they tend to, man, look at that. They came into the system to the tick at 755 and filled it. and punch back in. So this tends to consolidate. So I'm gonna just start building my day a little bit. So and then I'll start looking for a bigger move. But the expectation here is from this area from 750 to go to 734. And here it comes. ES. I mean, you really have, man, look at that. Nice, 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 nice. Nice, 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 nice. You guys jump in on that by any chance? Damn, look at that. Woo. That's what we're talking about. Steven got in. Who else got in? Adam. Yeah, of course Adam is in. And still in. Oh, okay. Well, that's even better. You did better than me on that one. Damn, boy. That's what we're talking about. Here we go, Steven. That's what I'm talking about. Good job. Good job. And off you go. Big money. Big money on that trade. We got in there perfectly, too. And the target of 700 is coming up. Boom. That's a good one. Yeah, Adam, you're gonna get your 700. Just remember, that's a bag of 30 pound bagger. Good for you. Here we go. Target is hit. Next target is 675, and we talked about that earlier. The 675 is the bottom end of the Globex band, and the odds are they get to target 3 kind of flush, and then they start consolidating. So you just gotta be, conscious of how they behave at the bottom end of the Globex band. Here we go. Good job, Adam. 37 points. That's pretty decent. Don't get high on your own supply. Yeah, that they were getting too cute. That's what. But I mean, let's look at the structure here, and so we could understand it a little bit clearer. I mean, what did they do? They came and sold off, then counter trended and came into that neutral zone, and then they just it was quite obvious that they were having such a hard time breaking it. Then on the 30 NT Rinko and the 50 NT Rinko, they built up. Captain set up short twice on the 30, and a nice little 50 NT Rinko captain set up short. So now you got that going on for you. Then you start to get the break. Switch trade into uh, Globex. They rally that back up into harmony zone number one, and then we pick it off. And we had two spots, one at 50, one at 60. We took the 51, ran up a little bit, came back, and we took the scalp version of that trade. Some of you took the swing trade version of it. Either way, you're making money and life is good. So, and this one runs up and runs up hard. Okay? So that's the structure of that trade. Now we have a close at that 720, at the 700, excuse me, and now we're looking for that 675, and you have harmony zone number one at 2535, harmony zone number two 50 by 60, and we're looking for a continuation of that selling pressure. We will reevaluate in the neutral zone between 35.45, and we're looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. And for today, we just on those two contracts we're up $100, which is fine. But that's the equity curve for us for the month. I think we had 3 sessions in which we expensed, and the rest of them have been small to medium average winning days. And we are very close to equity high right now. And there's a lot more to go. I mean, it's 1.3. And those factors and percent profitability shifts. Not every month is the same, but that's where we at for this month. I think 1.3 with 62%, 60.25%. All right, just remember anybody that's doing Apex, today's the last day for their 80% discount. So make sure that you get what you need today. I'm putting my the Harmony code in the description, and we appreciate you guys' support. Who's that? Gregory? There you go, buddy. You know, I don't have to tell you. You could look at him. I have 11 PA accounts that I'm running right now, plus my 2 personal accounts. That's one of them here, one personal. The second one I have not enabled today, but then you have 11 PA accounts. Well, did you tell them about it too? I mean, bait and switch. Oh, you talked to them and they said, yeah. Well, if you're trading the market, you're definitely familiar with bait and switch, Adam. That's all what the market is all about. So it can't fool you. Can't fool you. Just be careful here, Adam, because we're in the territory. You know, remember the conversation we had? We're coming into the bottom end of the Globex band, and what they tend to do around that time. They tend to flip. What do you think about your trading coach? Well, at least he saved you some money on this one. Yeah, because that's one of those ones that could have done you in, right? Yeah, I mean, because that's their personality that they've been doing. I mean, right now the market is back out of sync, or it's now out of sync. Okay, so now we're hitting harmony zone number one, and they start coming back into the neutral zone, which is the 50 to the 35. Then we got some problems with this short behavior. Okay. So whenever the market runs up from the top end of the Globex band to the bottom end, then settles in the middle, that tells you that this is nothing but a sideways consolidation market. Ultimately, momentum is going to always happen above or below uh, the Globex band. Yeah, that's an arc. It's not even a boat. And we're seeing also a personality that's starting to shape up. And the personality is this persistent move. Like whenever the market is starting to move, it moves and holds on to that direction. And you're getting, for example, that rotation is not an average type of rotation from 52 all the way to 80. I mean, you're looking at a 70-point move without hardly any retracement. Then now you're getting an 80 to 35. I mean, here we go, 55 point, and the only thing that happened is just a two candle pullback. So that is a distinct personality, which means we get into a trade and it start to work in our favor. We should be adding to it along the way and holding on to it for a little bit longer. just based on this type of personality that we're seeing.
Order submitted.
Well, that's interesting. Captain setup, switch trade, and they flip it into another captain setup up in this level, which is Globex. So let's draw our neutral zone here. Yeah, Cappy switch into a failure of that switch. I mean, the only thing I would say safe is it just happened right on Globex. Uh, yeah, I mean that's why you see Globex trading like right on Globex is it's a balance area, but it's a legitimate entry. So the 200 and the 100 are not in sync, and we are getting the price action is consolidating here. You almost have to see a break below 718 in order for us to start, you know, because that means that you have a captain set up, you build another captain set up, then you failed it here. So if we start seeing anything under 18 and a half, that will set the stage for a bit of pressure that can take us below 710 and 705 to retest the whole number. Okay. So what are they doing? What are they doing? Here we go. They're doing this little shenanigans. Okay, so you break anything above 73, then that's bullish. You continue to trade like this, and you break anything under that 10, then oh, no problem, Sheila. It's all good. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Yeah, you're breaking that 10, that's going to shift that personality, because now you have a structure, this structure right here, that is resistance against harmony zone number 1 and the neutral zone, and a break here will start picking up momentum. No, I'm not having any problems with the replicanto. It's not perfect, but it's not flipping me and giving me different trades. Yeah. If you're seeing something like that, I mean, yeah, I'm not having any problem with replicanto, but my impression was that it's the same thing, but it may not be. Okay, so you see what we're getting here. We're getting this little chop sideways consolidation, and we should be. I mean, it's actually gonna flip here. If we break anything under 13, which we just did,
Order submitted. Order filled.
really.
Stop filled.
Wow. What kind of crap is this in this market? I mean, they put a cap and set up a switch trade on that 30 into Rinko and reversed it. Like, how often are they keep doing that? Yeah, I do. Give me a second here. I'll pull it up for you. It's Flowbots. Here we go. Adam, just type in Flowbots. And it's not the Flowbots, just the Flowbots, that exact word that I just put up. And that's where you can find that.
Order submitted. Order filled. Stop filled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled. Target filled.
We are in the neutral zone, and they put on a captain setup. So we couldn't break that 710. We're not doing it. 710 is the critical level, and the market is having a hard time with it here.
Target filled.
Yeah, they're gonna push through this zone here. I mean, that's what they're doing. Captain set up. They put on a break of that trend line, another break. So we're gonna be oscillating here, and they're gonna have a 750 attempt. Where the shorts can come in is under 710. That's where they have to come in. Where we're at right now, it's just in the neutral zone against resistance. But they keep buying the pullbacks. Okay, so it's not quite long and it's not quite short, and we're in the middle of the range around a Globex, which is an area of consternation. Just to keep doing this number here and not going anywhere. So my choices are scalp it for the minimum amount of contract, or avoid this structure altogether and wait for prices to break either 710 or break anything above 755, and that would give me a little bit better price action. These are my choices. A potential switch trade on the 30 NT Rinko.
Order submitted. Order filled. Stop filled. Order submitted.
Yeah, it's just a very messy price action. Yeah. Okay.
Order submitted.
If we break anything under 19, actually, yeah, to be exactly 19, that'll be a captain stop short on the 50. And I'm gonna start looking for the short side again.
Order canceled. Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted.
What an interesting market today. Okay, guess where we at? We are at the bottom end of the Globex band. Okay, so this is an area that we were talking about earlier on. This is an area where the market can start building a base and at least pause here uh, and push. We have Harmony Zone number 1, 700 to 710, Zone 2, 725 by 35. Rallies are shortable, and we're expecting a bit of stability coming in at the bottom end of the Globex band that could push us up to the 90s and potentially retest Harmony Zone number 1. ES, uh, structurally, I mean, short like the rest of the market, and you're looking for rallies into Harmony Zone number 1, which is 4307.75 by 1075 and 14 by 17. Yeah, what kind of crap is that? Look at that. This market choppy, choppy, choppy. That is such a choppy little. I'm not understanding your question, Ravindra. What do you mean? Do I have trading two accounts in reverse direction? I'm not. We're talking. Yeah, explain yourself a little bit better so I could understand what you're trying to convey. So I don't understand misunderstand you. Okay, okay. Fuck. This market. Okay, okay, okay. All right, so that's so the market is basically what they're doing here is just in a very tight range in and around the bottom end of Globex. They are consolidating that. Now they're breaking that trend line, and we should be pushing toward target number 3 with a stop above 693 as a scalp only trade. And we can take a I rather not participate in it due to the fact that it's just at the bottom end of uh, Globex band, they tend to consolidate. But just that's the expectation out of this price action. They need to hold 93 and head towards 67, and that confirm the short bias that we're seeing here. You also have harmony zone number 1 as a protective stop, and above it 711 and a half. That's a resistance area, and we have the neutral zone between 10 and 25 as a protective zone as well. Here you go. It's behaving as expected. Well, I mean, here you go. I mean, that's exactly what we expected them to do here. And next target is the next target, which is 650. All right, guys. So it's 11 o'clock for me right now. Like I, mentioned yesterday and Monday, I'll be taking tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday off. I'm gonna get out of town and go do something fun for my birthday. And I will be seeing you bright and early on Monday morning. Okay? Do you want that much pressure, Steven? Are you sure you know what you're asking for? That's funny. Yeah, this one is a different kind of pressure. But that's what we're kind of dealing with here. 78, 68, 15. Yeah, it's all day. Man, what a move, huh? I mean, it's just this type of location always bothers me when we're at the bottom end of it. So I passed on that trade, but it just had all the making because the 200, the 100 were in sync. We established a channel, we established a trend line, we broke the trend line, we established a new harmony wave. I mean, everything was there, and now we're about to hit that target of 50. And boom, target is hit. Now the next target is 625. Harmony zone number one is 675 by 85. 700 by 710 is harmony zone number two. The neutral zone is between 85 and 700. All right, a very interesting day. All right, so we're ending on a positive. I'm gonna actually end my month where I'm at right now. I'm not gonna trade because what's today? Today is the 28th. Yeah, so that's it. That's the end of the month. I typically on the end of the month I take a chunk of money and go for big moves, but this month I'm just gonna leave it alone and just gonna call it a month. But this is how we're gonna end the month at 90. Today's up $96, and just only like two decisions. So we're up at 67.98 after commission, and this is how the month went. We had multiple days, small days, but they add up when you're doing the right thing. So it's 1300, 1200. Those are the biggest days, and then we got 700, 500, 400, 269. We had a couple of down days here, and 96 today, 270 here. Small down days. We had a couple of days here where I was down a little bit of money, but by the end of the day, I ended up positive. I think this day maybe I was down 1200 and came back. Here I was down I think 1200 and came back 1300. But that's how my month is ending. Close to equity high, good enough. Good enough. All right, guys. So we'll see you bright and early Monday morning. Again, just don't forget. I'm sure Apex is gonna bombard you with emails anyway. But today's the last day for the 80%, and you have the Harmony code. And if you want a free trial, I put a link in the description for you. But the trial will obviously will start on Monday. You guys have a blessed one.